If you're tired of your job, tired of wasting your potential, and tired of working for somebody else, this might be the most important video you watch all year. I went from being broke, in debt, stuck in life, and working a horrible warehouse job to making over $6,000 passively in 30 days, moving out, providing for my family, and traveling around the world. All with one business model that literally nobody is talking about. And no, this is not dropshipping, crypto, SMA, or whatever else everybody else is talking about. But before I say anything moving forward, I need you to understand that this is only for those of you that are over 18, working a job, you've tried businesses in the past but you didn't get much results, you're tired of investing in courses and all these other mentorships and not getting much success with it, you're tired of working a job every single day and wasting your potential, but you also want to have freedom, be independent, truly be able to have time freedom so you can spend that time with your family, but also provide for them. If this is you and you at least take 2 things off this list, then keep watching. If you're wondering how do I actually make my money, I run a business called Digital Synthesis that is the only business for the first time in history that allows you to learn and earn at the same time. You can easily hit that first 3K, 5K per month, 10K per month passively without showing your face, without needing a team, without having any experience, without working for 12 hours a day, and without needing a lot of money to get started. For the first time in history, we have a complete business model where AI does 90% of the job for you. Now, I'm not here to sell you a dream. This business is not easy, but it is very simple and it is a huge opportunity. So much of an opportunity that Iman Gadzhi is starting to promote this like crazy. And this only proves what I've been preaching about for the past 2 years, that this is about to explode. And I know exactly what you're thinking right now. Oh my God, this is just another guru talking shit about another opportunity. But I'm genuinely here to give you the actual sauce and all the strategies, all the tools, all the resources, and everything that you need on a weekly basis to actually succeed every single step of the way. I know exactly what it feels like to be on the other end of the screen, and if there's anybody that knows about this opportunity and what it is like to be in debt, to be broke, and how to actually overcome that in literally 90 days, it's your boy. Now you're probably wondering, who the heck is this guy? My name is Angelo. I'm a 21-year-old entrepreneur and I was born and raised on a small island in the Caribbean called St. Martin. My childhood was great. I had great parents, great childhood, went to school and all that good stuff. But being raised on a small island kind of limited me in the amount of opportunities I could have. So just like everybody else, after high school, I came up to France for more opportunities and to actually get a better education. Now everything was cool, but not for too long because life kicked me in the ass. Not only did I hate university, but I also wasn't getting paid enough on a monthly to actually survive. So this forced me to get a warehouse job, and in spite of me having some extra money to survive, I kept getting into more and more debt because I didn't know how to manage my money correctly. Now, from a very young age, I always had this feeling that I was meant for more, that I had the potential to be somebody in life. But because I didn't know how to manage this properly and I wasn't actually building it on my skills and advantages and strengths, I just kept spending a ton of money on courses and businesses, and I failed in every single one of them. Remote sales, copywriting, dropshipping, trading, all this extra stuff that you hear online, I tried it and it was basically a waste of time and money. But despite of failing, I never gave up and I kept taking more risk, kept getting into more debt because I really wanted to make this work, because I was not going to settle for working some warehouse job for the rest of my life. So after taking some time to actually think and sit down, I made a realization. Every single one of these businesses that I've tried, they do work. But why don't I just take all of the good stuff about all these businesses and mix it into one and make my own thing and I build it around my skills? And that is exactly how Digital Synthesis was born. Now, I would love to sit down for the next 40 minutes and just yap about how this business works, how to get started and all that good stuff. But if you actually are serious about this, then check the link in the description for a free guide that explains everything from A to Z, including all my tools and resources. That being said, I am here to actually help you get started with this business personally on a weekly basis. This is the exact business model that allowed me to become debt-free, make over $6,000 passively in 30 days. So this is not counting the active income. Travel around the world, move out, and most importantly, provide for my family. And I'm not saying this to flex, I'm not saying this to be like some dickhead. I'm saying this because I know exactly what it feels like to be in debt. I know what it's like to go to sleep at night anxious because you don't know what the heck you're gonna eat the next day. But not only did this work for me, but it also worked for Kimberly, that is from the Philippines, which is not a very rich country, and she made her first sale in 7 days which is absolutely crazy to say out loud. If you're wondering, okay, cool, it sounds alright, but what exactly do I get with your help? Number one, 2 to 3 calls a week, every single week. So we go over your mindset, what you're going through right now, but also every single phase of the business. So your product, your offer, your audience, the content, but also all the automations and systems so you can actually succeed. Number two, you get a personalized, crafted game plan made for you. So you come up with a goal for these next 4 months and we break it down in small little steps so you can actually follow it on a weekly plan or even daily plan, personalized to your skills and strengths. Number three, all my tools, templates, step-by-steps, strategies and information and everything that you need in between as resources to actually succeed in this business. Number four, if you ever have an emergency and you cannot do a certain task for the business, whether that be the content, whether that be the product, or whatever in between when it comes to the DMs, with the emails on the back end, whatever it is, I'm more than happy to do the task for you so we can maintain the momentum in the business. Number five, I'm here to optimize your time. A lot of you are probably thinking in your head right now, oh man, you know, this sounds great, but I don't really have much time to make this happen because I have a family or have a job. But that is just an excuse, because if you really want to make this happen, you can make time. And even if it's just 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, or an hour, I'm here to optimize that time so we can get as much results with small little work as if we were working 10 hours or 12 hours a day. Thanks to AI and all the systems that we have in place in 2025, you don't have to work for so much hours to make as much money as you want. So whether it be that we work on a daily basis or only during the weekends, everything is done to optimize your time so you can spend time with your family, or if you're having other projects on the side, you can do that as well. Number six, I'm here to keep you accountable and give you that motivation that you need. I can understand that sometimes in life, especially in this journey, you're not gonna make sales every single day. Sometimes life can happen and you're just not in the mood, you're not really feeling like it, and that's totally normal. That is totally fine. But I'm here to be on your side, to guide you and literally be hands-on and take you every single step of the way. I can understand that sometimes life can happen, but I'm here to give you that consistency, but also give you that motivation that you need to keep moving forward, because success loves speed and success loves consistency. And when you combine those two, there is an unlimited amount of money that you can make. And I'm here to actually be in the trenches with you. Like, I'm literally rolling up my sleeves and I'm in the trenches with you every single week and making sure that the content is correct, your product is correct, the automations are correct, so you can make money. And if you're watching this video right now and you've reached until this point, I want you to understand that this business model is extremely undersaturated and extremely underrated. So much that Iman Gadzhi now is starting to realize that this is a huge opportunity and he's promoting it like crazy. But I've been doing this for the past 2 years, which just proves that this is a huge opportunity and you need to take advantage of this now. But this is generally not for you if you're a dopamine junkie, if you're lazy, if you're not committed, if you're not consistent, if you're not ready to take a risk, if you're not ready to take action, and most importantly, if you're just looking for the next shiny object. Because trust me, digital synthesis is here to stay and you need to be consistent. That being said, I'm only looking for people who are committed, ready to take action, and are actually willing to build something real, not only for themselves, but for their family and for future generations. So if you're serious about making extra income online, being your own boss, traveling the world, or simply providing for your family and having the peace of mind of not having to worry about money anymore, then book a one-on-one call with me for free. We're gonna have a conversation, get to know each other, and if you actually want the help, I'm more than happy to make an offer and we can make a decision together and work something out that works best for you and get you started ASAP. Best case scenario, we start working together on a weekly basis and get you close to hitting that goal of hitting that 6K per month passively every single month. Worst case scenario, we hop on a call, I give you some sauce, give you all my tools and resources, and you can run off this business on your own. That being said, make sure to check the link in the description, book a one-on-one call with me, and we can get you started ASAP. Now, don't do this for me. Don't even do this for yourself. Do it for your family that is actually counting on you for you to actually provide for them, which is your dream. I'm here to actually help you out every single step of the way. So if you are serious and you don't want to make this some opportunity that just slips off from your hand and you don't want to regret this a few years down the line, book a one-on-one call with me. We're gonna have a conversation and get you started ASAP. That being said, I'll see you soon.